We're going to go over some common out of bounds plays. Now that we've gone over our basic screening, we can dive a little bit deeper into how those screens are used in the most common out of bounds plays we are going to see. So first and foremost, we'll go over our own out of bounds. That starts with, as you can see, the ball's out of bounds here on the baseline, and we up screen here, and these two players come off these screens. Okay, so player 2 over here opposite the ball can either curl to the basket, flare to the corner, curl to the basket, flare to the corner. These two players are now up here. Now we have different passing angles. Okay, so those are up screens that we talked about. Now we're going to go into another box formation that teams have used. They're going to use what we talked about as a cross screen. So this is where these players go across and they screen. Okay, and this player comes off. This player flares out. Okay, now this player is going to space. The important thing to understand is this is the first option. This player is now the second option. They're trying to screen this player and then open to the ball and get a layup. That's what the play is really designed for. Okay? So when we are guarding an out of bounds, we want to be defending the basket. We want to be facing this way. We do not want to be facing this way because then that allows this pass to that player. If you remember, we're going to go over another play that was run out of the same formation, and it's called screening the screener. We ran this in university, and it's a triangle type play where player 4 will go screen for player 2. Player 2 comes off. Player 1's going to move over here. And now player 5 will come and screen for player 4 who comes off to get a layup. Okay, that's called screening the screener. There's another way that that is done. We watch them do it, okay, where it's kind of like an inverted. Player 4 comes up to screen for player 2. Player 1 goes out to space. Player 2 comes off. Okay, player 4 is now here. Now player 5 will come up and screen for player 4. And player 4 now is designed to get the layup. Because we're all focused on this player, right? If we're still in our defensive position, we should be there. What we want to do when these things happen is communicate what's happening with the screen. So player 4 and player 5's defenders. So player 5 is going to be here. Player 4 is going to be between the ball. Player 2 is going to be here. Player 1. And then our defender is going to be right there. This is really clunky looking. So as this screen happens, player 4 is going to be in help side, right? So player 2 is going to come off here. And that player is going to come. Now player 5 on the defense is going to screen whoever's here. So now player 5 for our team has to be aware that this is happening. We got to be protecting the basket at all time. That's why our player down low needs to be in position. So those are your 3 kind of basic box out of bounds. Screening the screener is a big deal. That's a next level kind of progression for us that we will work on in our own plays. But first we want to figure out how to defend it, and then we can figure out how to use it. Play hard, have fun, cheer for your teammates.